is Fake Jeopardy! Let's meet today's contestants. A professional musician from Winter Springs, Florida, Lindsay Gassman. A home health aide from Chickamauga, Georgia, Kathy Eilers. And our returning champion, a power school student from Charleston, South Carolina, RJ Gammon, whose one-day cash winnings total $9,800. And now, here is the host of Fake Jeopardy, Horcrux Select.
What is up, guys? I started it like that last time, regretted it, did it again. Welcome. We've got a brand new game today. RJ back after just a dismal final Jeopardy performance, but he pulled it out in the end, and that's what's important. Lindsay and Kathy are here to take the title from him, and they might be able to with the Jeopardy round. He'll be dealing with these categories today. First up, the C. Oh! Then next, we're going to deal with the V category. Each correct response will have V in the middle of it. Then we'll deal with the I. Now we've got a challenging one, D-. We will give you an equation dealing with Roman numerals, okay? The response, also in Roman numerals, will correspond to some initials that lead to the answer to the clue. You guys got this. I believe in you. And finally, 19. RJ,
my brain.
Start us off.
Let's start with 19 for 200.
Okay. Her debut album, 19, includes Chasing Pavements and Make You Feel My Love. Lindsay.
Who is Taylor Swift?
No. Kathy or RJ? RJ.
Who is Adele?
Correct.
19 for 400.
Rutherford B. Hayes. RJ.
Who is the 19th president?
Correct.
19,600.
It's the 19th element on the periodic table, K. Kathy.
Potassium. What is potassium?
Correct.
We'll go with I for 200.
It sharpens images of objects at various distances. The one in a camera works the same way. RJ.
What is a lens?
Correct.
Can we do 19 for 800?
After your 18 holes of golf, grab a drink at the clubhouse, which is often given this nickname. Kathy.
What is the 19th hole?
Correct.
19 for 1,000.
2019 saw the death of Carol Spinney, famous puppeteer who appeared as this iconic character on Sesame Street. Nobody. He portrayed Big Bird and Oscar the Grouch. Either one we would have accepted. Kathy, you can pick again.
We'll go with I for 400.
Okay. This is the only organ more complex than the eye. Kathy.
What is the brain?
Correct.
I for the next one. 600.
And that just happens to be today's daily double in this round. So, Kathy, you're currently at 1,800. RJ is at 800. Lindsay is at -200. So you're in the lead at the moment. You can bet up to 1,800.
I'll go for 1,000.
1,000 in the category I. A subconjunctival hemorrhage occurs when one of these ruptures.
What is your conjunctiva?
No.
I don't
No,
know.
unfortunately, just a blood vessel. When a blood vessel
Oh.
ruptures in the eye.
Well, you got me all thinking too deep into that.
That's okay. You and RJ are tied. And you get to pick again.
I for 800.
Okay. This colored part of the eye shares a name with a hit song by the Goo Goo Dolls. RJ.
What is iris?
Oh, yeah.
The iris.
That's the one.
Let's finish off the category for 1,000.
Someone who wears glasses in order to help focus objects far away is considered this. Lindsay.
What is nearsighted?
Correct.
Oh, for 200.
The first line of Francis Scott Key's 1814 poem. Lindsay.
Oh, say can you see?
No. RJ or Kathy? RJ.
What is Oh Say Can You See by
That
the
is
Dogs
correct.
Early?
We got to enforce the
What
phrasing
is-
as in the form of a question rule. Sorry, Lindsay.
Uh,
RJ, you can pick again.
Oh for 400.
Oh, 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 no, no. sings this former child of Destiny? Nobody? That was Beyonce's first hit single. RJ.
O for 6.
Their first kiss went a little like this. Nobody? That was by the band 303. Taking you back to 2008. RJ.
Yes. We're 0 for 8 now.
All right. The title of this 2010 single by Usher, featuring Will.i.am, is also a popular abbreviation in early text messaging. Kathy.
What is Oh My God?
Yeah, we'll accept that. The single
is
was called
OMG?
OMG. Yeah,
We'll finish O for 1,000.
sounds good to me. Adeste Fideles was this hymn's original Latin title before it was translated to English in 1841. RJ.
What is O Come All Ye Faithful?
That's correct. And taking us into the first commercial break, RJ is in the lead with 2,800. Kathy's next up with 1,600. And Lindsay has 600. We're going to meet our lovely contestants right after this. Welcome back. First up, we're going to talk to Lindsay Gassman. Lindsay, I noticed in our opening there where we introduced the contestants and let everyone see you for the first time, you pulled out what looked like a marching band hat and plume. Can you explain what is that? What's your involvement there?
That's right. There's a common misconception. This thing is my lucky charm. I bring it to all games.
Mhm.
I've never marched before, never played an instrument in my life. I found it on the side of the road, and I picked it up because my favorite color is blue. And, I took a whiff, and something just changed. It allows me to think clearly. So every morning I wake up, take a whiff before every game. It's just been a life changer for me.
The authorities will be alerted immediately. Catherine Eilers is a home health aide from Chickamauga, Georgia. Kathy, we just want to let you introduce your pets to us. I understand you got a new cat within the last year or so.
I did. I have a 10-year-old dog, and her name is Princess. And I have about a 7-month-old cat. His name is Edgar. He's orange. He's very good. And I love them both.
That's very cute. Thank you. RJ Gammon is our returning champion. Did really well last time. Came back. RJ, I understand you've been studying really rigorously, but not necessarily for this game. What are you studying for currently?
Yeah, so I'm in power school right now, and basically for the past 6 months, and we have our big final exam coming up in a few days. And so, it's a lot of material, but it's all confidential material related to nuclear power. So as much studying as I'm doing, I cannot share any of that information, and none of it will help me on this game.
I won't ask. I don't need to know because I want to keep living. All right, so we've got a hot game here. RJ, you're in the lead. You're also going to make the first selection here.
Let's go with the C for 200.
In 2010, the Deepwater Horizon oil rig exploded, dumping approximately 4.9 million barrels of oil here. Kathy.
Oh, I regret. What is the Gulf of Mexico?
Correct.
Oh, cool. We're going to go with V for 200.
The Night Before. RJ.
What is Eve?
Correct.
V for 400, please.
Got it. Producing powerful feelings or strong, clear images in the mind. Nobody? What is vivid? RJ.
V for 6.
This verb meaning to rise. Beats taking the stairs. RJ.
What is elevate?
Yeah.
V for 8, please.
In billiards, it's the solid ball colored maroon. Kathy.
What is 7?
Yeah.
V for 1,000.
Okay. It was Jackie's last name before she married then Massachusetts Senator John F. Kennedy. That's a hard one. Her maiden name was Bouvier. Bouvier. Kathy?
The C for 400.
If you're ever in Israel, stop for a swim in this body of water. You'll float without even trying. RJ.
What is the Dead Sea?
That is it.
The C for 600.
In 1932, Amelia Earhart successfully piloted a nonstop flight across the Atlantic Ocean. She was last seen in 1937 attempting a similar feat over this ocean. RJ.
What is the Pacific Ocean?
That's the one.
The C for 800.
This geometric region of the Atlantic Ocean has been the estimated site of numerous ship and aircraft disappearances. Kathy.
What is the Bermuda Triangle?
Yes, that's it. Thank you. You were dangerously close to not getting that one on a technicality. Pick again.
The C's for 1,000.
This waterway opened to traffic in 1914, connected the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans, giving ships a much-needed shortcut. RJ.
What is the Panama Canal?
Yes.
All right, let's start with D minus for 200.
Here comes the tough one. All right. D minus CCC. Can I have some of that? Asks this fellow mellow of your milkshake. Kathy.
What is Calvin Crockett?
Yeah, he's the one. Takes a bite right out of it.
400.
D plus MD, the mascot associated with all things Disney. RJ.
Who is Mickey Mouse?
He's it. Yep.
D minus 600.
D plus D plus D. Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne. RJ.
Who is Matt Damon?
That's the one.
D minus for 800.
D minus C. You probably listened to music with one of these before iPods, but after 8-track cassettes. Kathy.
What is an MP3 player?
No.
Darn.
RJ.
What is a CD?
We get the full version.
What is a CD player?
Nope. Lindsay? Out of time. I'm sorry. CD is short for compact disc.
Oh,
yeah.
that's what you're...
You wouldn't
Us
have-
millennials know that. And now the last clue. D plus D minus CDX-CIX, the organization known as Marching Music's Major League. RJ.
What is Drum Corps International?
That is correct. And at the end of our first round, we've got RJ in the lead with 6,800, Kathy with 2,800, and Lindsay is going to go first in Double Jeopardy. We're at that. So we're done with our COVID-19 category. Hopefully America is up next being done with COVID-19, but we're moving on to Double Jeopardy with these categories. Classical music, NCIS, but not the real one. Serial killers, just add water. In this category, we're going to give you a letter that is added to the word water to create the answer. Next up, we have Doctor. Can't you see I'm hurting? Lindsay, kick us off.
I'm gonna go with serial killers for 400.
A pastry often served with cream cheese or a resident of Denmark. RJ.
What is a Danish?
Yep.
Serial killers for 800.
This McDonald's menu item can come with sausage and egg, bacon and egg, or just sausage. Lindsay.
What is McMuffin?
That is it.
Serial killers, the next one.
1,200. This beverage is customary to be enjoyed by both the incoming and outgoing presidents on inauguration morning. Nobody? Sorry, Lindsay. I know you buzzed in. Little too late, but that's okay. It was coffee or tea. Lindsay.
1,600.
Ariana Grande became a dangerous woman in 2015 when she was caught licking this breakfast pastry on display in a coffee shop. Kathy.
What is a donut?
That's the one.
Serial killers for 2,000.
Grab a beignet at this storied New Orleans cafe, which opened its doors in 1862. Kathy.
What is Cafe du Monde?
That's it.
We'll go with NCIS for 400.
Unable to work with co-star Mark Harmon, she broke from her longtime role in 2018. Kathy.
Who is Abby Shuto? Are you asking for people or the character names?
I'm asking for people. So I can't accept that.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I don't know her name.
Nobody else? Polly Perrette
Yeah.
plays Abby Shuto.
I knew there
or
were
played.
P's in there.
Yeah, sorry. Kathy, you can pick again.
We'll go with just add water for 400.
Okay. I, your point of contact when you're ready to order. Lindsay.
What is waiter?
Correct.
Just Add Water for 800.
S, the Hairspray screenwriter and director. RJ.
Who is Waters?
Yes.
Just Add Water for 12.
S, one who makes a habit out of frivolous use of precious resources. Lindsay.
What is a waster?
That's it.
Just Add Water 1600.
L, the first name of a legendary CBS News anchor. Lindsay.
What is Walter?
Correct. Walter Cronkite. You can go
Just
again.
Add Water 2000.
ST, the oldest and truest form of insect removal. RJ.
What is a swatter?
Yes.
Doctor for 400.
Dr. Sean Murphy is a young surgical resident with autism in this ABC series. Lindsay.
What is the Good Doctor?
That's the series.
Doctor 800.
His doctorate is in psychology, but he's not licensed to practice. For this reason, his television show refers to him by his first name. Lindsay.
What is Dr. Phil?
Yes.
Doctor 1200.
He wrote about Horton, about green eggs and yuz, but for treatment, you'd be better off calling the fuzz. Lindsay.
Who is Doctor Who?
No. Kathy.
Who is Dr. Seuss?
Yes.
Doctor 16.
Portrayed by Ellen Pompeo, she's currently the chief of general surgery at the hospital formerly known as Seattle Grace Mercy West. Kathy.
Who's Dr. Meredith Grey?
She's the one. Yes.
Doctor 2000.
It was a beautiful day at Linfield College when they made this famous Mr. a doctor with an honorary degree in 1982. RJ.
Who is Mr. Rogers?
Yes.
Let's do Can't You See I'm Hurting for
Of
400.
course. And I can. Please help. I get intense bouts of shortness of breath, chest pain, and wheezing, and now my inhaler ran out. RJ.
What is asthma?
Yes.
Hurting 800.
I woke up with intense itchiness and redness in my eye. Now there's pus coming out. RJ.
What is pink eye?
Yes.
Hurting for 12.
1200 is the first daily double in the round. So RJ, you currently have 13,200. Kathy is in second place with 8,800. Lindsay has 4,600. What would you like to do?
3,000.
3,000 it is in the category Can't You See I'm Hurting. My heartbeat's been feeling irregular, almost like a fluttering in my chest.
What is arrhythmia?
That's correct. RJ jumps to 16,200 and picks the next clue.
Let's keep it going with 1,600 for
All right.
hurting.
Mine is reading 210 over 130. That can't be good, can it? Kathy.
What is your blood pressure?
Yep.
Hurting for 2000.
Don't worry, doctor. I already know I'm suffering from epistaxis, otherwise known as this. Now, can I please wash my face off? Kathy.
What is a nosebleed?
Correct. You pick the next category, or next question. Clue. Thing.
We'll try NCIS for 800.
Okay. Sometimes life imitates art. In the show, this character was cut off from his inheritance when he turned 12. The same thing happened to Michael Weatherly, who portrays him, when he decided to pursue acting. Kathy.
Who's Tony DiNozzo?
That's the character, yes.
Same category 12.
Major spoiler alert, this character is killed in the season 13 finale until we find out she wasn't a few years later. Kathy.
Who's Edith David?
Yes.
NCIS for 16.
Now for real this time, this is the second daily double. Okay. Kathy.
Well,
Kathy, you're currently at 14,400. RJ is at 16,200. And Lindsay is at 4,600. 5,000 in the category NCIS. One of the two cities in which an NCIS spinoff is located.
I'll give them both. What is
Do it.
Los Angeles and New Orleans?
That is both of them. You are correct.
New Orleans sucks, just letting you know. 2000 NCIS for 2000.
Okay. If you look closely, you'll see this series creator and producer on the NCIS Most Wanted wall. His name is Donald P. Belisario.
Yeah, I couldn't.
Oh, that old
picture it.
chestnut.
Yeah,
I couldn't picture
it's
it.
true. It's on all the episodes.
Yep.
Kathy, you got one more category to pick from. How much you want?
Classical music for 4.
Okay. His popular works include An American Elegy and Cajun folk songs. Kathy.
Who's to Kelly? Frank
Yes.
Kelly. 800.
The title of this famous Franz Schubert piece is Latin for Hail Mary. RJ.
What is Ave Maria?
Yes.
Classical music for 1200.
This Handel oratorio concludes with the Hallelujah chorus. RJ.
What is Messiah?
Yes.
1600.
This was Beethoven's final symphony. RJ.
What was the 9th?
Yes.
And let's finish it off.
All right, for the last category, or last clue of the round. This piece, arranged originally for organ, is associated with horror, probably because its first use in film was to open the 1931 adaptation of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. RJ.
What is Toccata and Fugue in G minor?
We didn't need all of that. It was incorrect anyway. It's in D minor, but the title, which was the meat of it, that's what we're going for. So that is correct. With that last question, RJ edges out Kathy by $2,000. RJ has $21,800. Kathy has $19,800. Lindsay could still rack up a bunch. You have $4,600 at the moment. Let's see what everybody does with these totals with the final Jeopardy category. Iconic events. Iconic events. Make your wagers, everyone. We'll resolve this in a moment. A really close and exciting game thus far. Let's see how it shakes out in Final Jeopardy. Players, here is your clue. This oldest mass race of its kind, first run on April 19th, 1897, has only been canceled twice in its history. Once in 2013 and once in 2020. 30 seconds. Good luck. The 2013 one was canceled mid-race. Let's see how everyone did. We'll start with Lindsay Gassman. She went into this round with 4,600, and her answer was, if you have it on you, the Boston Marathon. That is correct. She wagered $4,000. That'll bring her up to 8,600. Let's go to Kathy next. Kathy started with a very nice 19,800, and she responded
Wrong.
Well, now I can't even see it. It's
I
just
can't
the
help you.
picturesque beach. Can you read it to us?
Yeah, it says Iron Man.
Iron Man. Unfortunately
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, I know it's wrong.
No, and she wagered
All
all
of
of it will bring her down to $0 today. She played a great game, though, for serious. RJ was our champion. He was leading going into the round, and he responded. What is the Boston Marathon? We know that is correct. How much did he wager? $12,006. That will make RJ Gammon our returning champion with some sum that I will add up in post-production.
Ooh.
It was a wonderful game. Thank you all for joining us. Good night.